And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Now Golden State's starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green, and it's Chris in at the 5 spot.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
And now here's Chris. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, you love the aggressiveness. Chris not drifting around on the outside. He's getting it done in the painted area.
Siakam outside. Chris with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Curry. Inside, and Green with the basket on the assist by Curry.
I'll tell you, Draymond Green just excellent at setting his teammates up with his screening ability and then roll to the rim with a purpose. Nice.
Now here is Lowry. Green with the rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And Curry, here we go.
Well, Steph Curry continues to put pressure on the defense, just getting to the line at will.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And he makes both free throws.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lowry's got 5 points so far. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. Coach said they have to concentrate on Steph Curry's outside game, but there's more to it than that. He said, we know what kind of shooter he is, but we can't get caught up guarding him 35 feet out. We'll live with some of those threes before we let him beat us with penetration. So, Kevin, if Curry wants to show off his deep long-range game, he may have a chance. Back to you.
Thanks, David. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Marcus Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Pascal Siakam. Norman Powell's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And the dunk by Powell.
Woohoo! The leaping ability of Norman Powell. Throw it down, sir.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And Doris, with Rondé Hollis Jefferson, it's more than just stats. The guy is just so active when he's on the floor.
That's right, Greg. It's the hustle and the movement he plays with that are really the strengths. Only 6'6", but it feels like he can play above that size. Great energy guy to bring off the bench. And if you need him because of injuries or fill-in spots, he can start and be productive.
The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. The Raptors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Well, the former Arizona Wildcat, Hollis Jefferson, right? He's a superb athlete, just oozing with potential.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Curry passes to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Davis with the bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Curry against Davis. From deep. They get the rebound. Here's Looney, and the layup is good.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Raptors out in front. They're up by 3. And we hope you're enjoying enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Looney in at center. Davis, the pass to Gasol. The shot, no good. And Golden State will come the other way.
Well, you think about Marc Gasol. This is a former Defensive Player of the Year. Obviously, he's not the star or the focal point he was at the peak of his career. But this guy still impacts the game at a very high level.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Endorsed with Gasol, it's on the defensive end where his impact is felt the most.
That's exactly right. He still makes life difficult for opposing centers. He's strong. He's smart. He knows all the tricks of the trade. Watching Marc Gasol play is a pleasure.
And it's Davis missing. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's stolen by Lowry. It's Powell on the wing. And again, no good by Toronto. The Warriors leading. Thompson right side. Smiley. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
There's a minute 40 left to play here in the second quarter. Lowry against Wiggins. And Siakam has it in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. Siakam's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Timeout called the Warriors.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Some changes for Toronto. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Norman Powell, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Terrence Davis. Wiggins drawn the double team. Stolen by VanVleet. Here's Anunoby, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And with Kyle Lowry, the assist numbers don't jump off the page at you, but he has fantastic vision, and his decision-making is also elite.
Greg, for me, what stands out about Kyle Lowry is his willingness to adjust his game based on what his team needs. There's been times in his career where he's been a go-to scorer, and his three-point shooting can be infectious to his team. That toughness on the drive really strikes you. But there's also been times where he takes a back seat to scoring and says, all right, time to get my guys involved. He can do either.
VanVleet with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
To the middle. It's stolen by Ibaka. Lowry with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Anunoby has the open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. Warriors trail by 7. Thompson for 3. Traps in the tray.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Toronto?
Toronto's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Curry against Lowry. Great D that time from Curry. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Thompson misses. Siakam up top, headed by Green.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, the first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points was the most they trailed by. Just in terms of the second quarter, they were the better team, but there wasn't a big difference between them. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball. And that means playing with force, making good decisions, and not giving away any possession. They did a great job of that in the first half.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the board, and it helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slot. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Ibaka in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Curry from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 8.
Boy, I don't know that I've ever seen a better pull-up jump shooter than Stephen Curry. An amazing ability to stop on a dime.
Lowry can't get it to go.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Chris can't hit. Raptors leading by 5. Near the three-point line, it's VanVleet. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Timeout called the Warriors.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
And the Raptors with some changes. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Norman Powell comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Terrence Davis in for Fred VanVleet.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Outside Lowry. He feeds it to Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Powell. There's the pass to Gasol. And it goes down 2 points. And the Raptors lead by 7.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. To the inside. And finished off by Gasol.
The 7'1" makes a dunk look easy. Go ahead, Marc Gasol.
Here's Smailagic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Smailagic has got 6 here in this quarter. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
35 seconds left to play in the third. On the wing, Davis. He's covered by Thompson. Lowry from outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Pass to Poole. Thompson outside. Shoots the three, and it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And the Warriors making a change here. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Lowry. Begins with the block.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins air-mailing it back.
And so it's Toronto in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. We'll return shortly. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Eric Pascal out there with Draymond Green. And there's Chris. And it's Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the 2.
Boy, you've got to love seeing Hollis Jefferson sprint to the cup. What an explosive finisher who forces the defense to get physical.
He hits both from the stripe. Warriors trail by 10. Curry with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Stolen by Van Vliet. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, Kyle Lowry is never going to turn down a chance to get out and run, and pays off in the break.
Curry outside. But they recover it. Green kicks to Wiggins. Here's Curry with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Siakam against Green. Siakam, right side. And Pascal pulls it down. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Chris throws it down.
Well, really nice delivery from Andrew Wiggins. We know he's a gifted scorer, but that will really smooth out his game.
Green against Siakam. It's stolen by Green. Over to the left wing. Wiggins finds Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. And he gets it to go. And now just a 5-point Toronto lead.
Draymond Green plays with power and with energy. Contact does not deter this man.
It's stolen by Green. Now's contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Draymond Green in a big spot delivers with nice calmness. Go ahead, Draymond.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Toronto's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Marc Gasol's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Curry against Lowry. Down low. Here's Chris. And Chris throws it down.
You got to give Chris props there. Although he's young, he isn't afraid of the moment.
Toronto calls timeout. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And stolen by Chris. Lobbed up there for Green. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, this is why you can't lose sight of Draymond Green. He's excellent at finishing off these backdoor cuts and passes for the dunk.
Here's Siakam. Wiggins with some nice D.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Yes!
Well, Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lowry against Curry. Inside, here's Green. It's in!
Of this we know. Draymond Green does not lack for confidence. Big time shot there.
And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 2. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Siakam against Green. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Takes a 3. Off target from downtown.
My goodness, Serge Ibaka with the killer instinct in an important situation. Love it.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Its way from Curry for 2, and that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And it's the Warriors to start out. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Toronto right now, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. And Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in its small forward. Here's Siakam. He can't get that one, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Golden State moving it around. Toscano passes to Kerr. From downtown, and the Warriors get it back. Chris kicks to Thompson. Passes it to Toscano. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. Drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
And I'll tell you guys, the leap that Pascal Siakam has taken has really been fun to watch. From role player to emerging star, and guys, he's not done growing yet.
Timeout called the Warriors. Here's Curry. A bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Siakam.
Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
good from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Haskell against Siakam. Haskell with the steal. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. It's in!
Boy, his hustle and his acceleration makes Steph Curry such an excellent open floor player. This guy has the ability to finish on the break time and time again.
Toronto calls timeout. They're down by 5. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first overtime. There's Siakam. And Eric Paschall picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Anunoby with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Offensive rebound. Here's Siakam, and it's denied.
Man, how quick does he get off the floor? Chris rises high and sends it back.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
And the Raptors call time here. They're behind by 6. We've got 22 seconds left in overtime. Guys, what's your take?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Deflects the pass, and that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. This one just all but in the books.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time.
Here's McCaw, and the Raptors miss again.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy. And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Steph, you guys were down. How did you get back, and what did you do to spark your team?
I don't know, just be aggressive. That's all we do. Shots are going to fall. As long as we got defensive stops and kept ourselves in the game, that we have enough talent on this team to turn the tide. So it says a lot about who we are and what our mission is this year.
Great win, Steph. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.